And this one shape, tetrahedron, why do you think that's kind of like a significant
Well, I'll just tell you my perspective. It's you understand that when a sperm enters an ovum, there's a flash of light. It's actually been measured. You know, you've heard about that.
I haven't heard about that, but
it's really fascinating. They've taken a petri dish full of ova and then introduced sperm into them, and literally it goes flash, 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 flash. And the actual mechanism of the light is through zinc in some way. What is going on there at the instant of conception, I believe, is the connection of spirit through light. It makes perfect sense that it would happen. And also, if you take a spectrophotometer, you can actually measure, it's about typically 8 to 12 hours, as the Tibetans say, after you die, that the soul leaves the body. Again, you see a flash of light that's really measurable. So that instant of conception, the instant of death, when you take the seed cell and you multiply it, you've got 2 and then 4. You've got the tetrahedral structure. It's actually a Merkaba, really, but I think it's related to that. I think it's how, doubling and doubling again, doubling again, doubling again. That's the basis of life.
So, do you think it's kind of a shape that's source of life? It kind of represents source of life.
Well, no. The source of it's a few generations. In other words, the cell has split and then split again. Until you have 8 cells, and I think it's the tetrahedron comes up as a result of that process of being very fundamental.
So it's kind of fundamental.
It's geometry. It's like sacred geometry that's rooting us to our conception. Because we're coming from the field, the Akasha consciousness, which is no space and time, into the material. So from the vortex into the toroid, into the material world. And significant, I think, that's accompanied by a flash of light.
That's very interesting.
And so, once you've gone through 3 generations, you've gone through a trinity of generations, you've got 8 cells.